Good evening, and bienvenue, my fond fair Rouge Raiders. Your humble narrator, Diomedes Rouge, here to bring you part 2 of What If Deku was in the Mass Effect universe. Now, where we last left off, Izuku Midoriya, Gatsuki Bakugo, and Momo Yayarozu had just all survived Eden Prime, and were picked up by, well, the Normandy on their final takeoff. As Bakugo and Momo are getting some food in the mess, they had to, well, leave the injured and extremely worn out Izuku to recover. For unlike Bakugo, who had procedures done to assist him, mainly with the L3 implants, as well as a few minor cybernetics. And I say minor as in most Alliance soldiers, if not all, have those already implanted in them, due to his, well, aggressive start and push towards becoming a soldier. It was quite easy for him to, well, get them early on. And Momo already having some implants due to her, well, you may soon find out, rich standing, to assist her in becoming and utilizing her skills to the best of her capability. Meanwhile, Izuku, well, he was just a normal human, about to get the same said implants put in, well, later on. Now, as Izuku is awakening, he can hear certain chatter. What's going on? Oh, my head hurts. The room is somewhat spinning. What's that sound? It was like a vision. A vision? Yeah. It's like something bound to happen. If we don't stop it. Like living machines destroying everything. Didn't that already happen? A little late for the vision. Unless... Pardon me one moment. Sorry about the minor interruption. As he begins to get up and pop a few bones along his back and neck, allowing him to let off a satisfying "oh." Well, looks like someone's finally awake. Yeah. What the? Who are you? Commander Shepard. And this is Admiral Anderson. You okay, son? You seem a bit, shooken up. Well, the room's spinning a bit. I'm not in pain, so I'm assuming some painkiller has been put in my system. And I just lost my entire home and family. Yeah, no, okay is about as far from as I can get, but, you give me a rifle and about, a good frontline position, I think I'll be fine. Easy, son. No need to go out and try and be a hero. Oh, I'm not trying to be a hero. I'm just trying to kill those bastards. Yeah, no, hero is long gone. I'm not trying to be heroic. I'm trying to get my fill of vengeance. Those things just killed my family, ruined my home. Yeah, no. I'm in no mood for heroics. I'm in no mood for kindness towards those things. I just want to get out of here as soon as possible to break them. Easy, kid, easy. Just sit down and relax. A little bit hard not to do that. As I said, room's still spinning. I try and stand up now, even with my state, I'm gonna wind up back on my butt. Oh. Should we tell his team about it? Might as well. They deserve to hear some good news. Fair point. Alright, you rest up. We'll tell your team that you're here and awake. I certainly hope they know I'm here. Very funny, kid. As the two unknown men known as Shepard and Anderson leave, well, after about 30 seconds, Katsuki and Momo would charge into the room, and seeing him in his, well, new state of consciousness, quickly run over and see how the hell he's doing. Deku! You crazy bastard! How are you? You alive? I certainly hope so, Katsuki. Otherwise you're approaching a zombie as if you're a friend. Don't make me kill you. Well, the Geth certainly tried, and look what happened to them. I don't think you could do much different. Yep, that's him. He's definitely himself. Otherwise, only Izuku could be that much of an ass. Oh, love you too, you bastard. Izuku, are you okay? Like, yeah, I think I'm fine. Besides, tasting blood in my mouth, can see the room can't stop spinning in my eyes, and, oh yeah, being hopped up on painkillers, yeah, I'm fine. I'm peachy keen. Ugh. So where the hell are we going? Where the hell are we? We're on the SSV Normandy. Normandy? From what I can tell, it's an experimental ship. It was, well, there above before any other Alliance vessel. It's thanks to them we're still alive. Otherwise we would have had to wait a few more hours. Well, isn't that fantastic? Alright, so, what else is there? Well, you're not gonna like it. What? We're heading to the Citadel. Oh, God. Yep, we're heading straight to the Citadel. That's where they're dropping us off at least. I think they're gonna hand us over to some sort of internal affairs and probably ship us around. This might be the last time we see one another. Ugh, shit. Well, at least I know me and you are heading to a military school. And Momo, I'm pretty sure they'll take good care of you. Will you two stop acting like everything's over? It's not over, not by far. It's just gonna be one hell of a pause. I'm not letting those Geth bastards get away with blowing up my planet. They didn't blow it up. There's still plenty of people surviving down there. Yeah. maybe not blow it up, but they sure as hell put one hell of a dent in it. I won't let them get away with that. If I have to, I'll go AWOL and break down every single one of them I can. Damn flashlights. Easy, Izuku. You're not going anywhere yet. And your best bet's to calm down and get your surgery done beforehand. Yeah. Anyways, I'm hungry as hell. Mind giving me a hand to the mess hall? Yeah, sure. It's right there. We'll give a minor time skip. As after a couple of hours. Well, they arrive at the Citadel. As Izuku, Momo, and Katsuki begin to look and see the massive ships leading in and out. As, most importantly, they begin to approach the giant space station itself. What the hell? This thing is huge. Like, I heard stories about it, but this thing's like the size of a small planet. Like all those lights down there. Yeah, I know, right? Every one of them, every one is a city. Or a minor city, at least. All living, cohabitating under one infrastructure. It's amazing. It's turmoil. What? You think all these species are gonna get along like nothing? The Krogans hate the Solarians and as well as the Turians. Humans hate Batarians and have a minor hatred towards Turians. The Batarians despise the humans, Solarians, Turians, as well as probably the Asari. Then again, not many people can despise the Asari for too long. At least especially not in many males. And then you got a whole bunch of other BS. Then you got to factor in the L-Core, the... what were those damn jellyfish? The Hanar? Yes, the Hanar. This place probably has a higher crime rate than most human cities. That's a reason for CSEC. Oh yeah, CSEC. That's gonna be hilarious to watch. Let's just go down there and get this over with. I'm so freaking tired. Let's see where we're gonna be deployed. As they eventually exit, they're told to go along with Admiral Anderson and, well, wait inside the counselor's office as they are conducting some business. Ah, man. I feel so freaking tired. Yeah, I know how you feel. It's like we were running for a day straight. Ugh. You have no idea, man. You have no idea. Well, then again, you use biotics. Yeah, no shit. Just remember that biotics aren't free to use, huh? Hey, to be fair, you space wizard, it's kinda hard not to assume that, considering how willy-nilly you throw them around. Well, excuse me, but you as well as anyone else should know that biotics require the consumption of a high amount of our own, well, increase our metabolic rate by quite a fuck ton. Language. But, Katsuki, remember, your ma wouldn't like that. Oh, yeah. I'll try. Anyways, yeah. Our metabolic rates are shot when it comes to using biotics. If we keep on using it, we'll wind up either grinding ourselves to a halt or killing ourselves all out. Mm. But that would take quite a while, wouldn't it? A few hours without a stop for rest and sustenance. What about you, Mama? What do you specialize in besides making VI programs? Oh, well, my main thing was I was one of the top marksmen in my class. Really? Well, I somewhat cheated. What do you mean? I used a VI program to, well, help me artificially stabilize the sniper rifle as well as enhance the zoom magnification on my helmet, allowing me to have a higher grade of accuracy. That's kind of scary. I don't usually like getting into the fight that quickly. Hmm, somewhat understandable. Anything else you can do? Uh, well, while I'm not a big builder, I can modify and, well, enhance virtually anything. So you can't build anything, but you can sure as hell modify it. Yeah, I can make it a bit of my own, so to speak. Understandable. Me, I have no special talents. I just shoot things. Shotgun go. Oh boy. As they're relaxing, eventually they see Counselor Udina, Admiral Anderson, as well as Commander Shepard, as well as Caden Alenko and Ash Williams walk straight back into the whole, well, counselor's office. Him hollering and berating each other, talking about some sort of guy named Saren, going off about one thing or another. They aren't paying attention to that really, as, well, it's none of their business. However, Izuku's slightly listening in. And then he sees, well, Shepard and his two companions take off. As then Admiral Anderson comes over. Says, so, what do we do with you three? No clue, sir. Honestly, I have no idea at all what to do with us. Personally, I'd send us somewhere, I don't know, to get some payback. Or you can just drop us, or you can drop us off on some military base. Either way, it's y'all's choice. You survived against the Geth for how many hours by yourselves? About, what was it? 8.5 hours. Really? It was that long? Yeah, about 8.5. Probably going more towards 9. 9 hours you've survived against the Geth. Yeah. To be honest, we didn't think anyone was in the system, but we were gladly surprised. That ship landed and, well, I guess it took them a while to find whatever they were looking for. And they wrecked a whole lot of people in the process of doing it. Yes, I imagine so. So what do you expect us to believe? That children were able to survive against the Geth while most of our soldiers were unable to? Izuku stands up and eyeballs Udina. We barely scraped by the skin of our teeth. On several occasions, we nearly died. If it wasn't for the fact that we were utilizing hard cover positions as well as staying low, we would have. A lot of soldiers didn't have that option. We were lucky that we weren't given orders to stand and fight and do anything else. Others, they had no choice. They had to go in and try and save as many civvies as possible. We tried and failed with our own damn families. So you can kiss my ass. Respectfully, counselor. Easy, son, easy. Sit down and calm down. My apologies. I did not realize you lost that much. Yeah, well, maybe you should check into shit before you start spewing it. We saw plenty of remains of Geth throughout the school. Care to explain that? Yeah, make sure me and Kotsky's doing. He likes blowing stuff up, I like shooting things. Combine those together, well, you get something like that. As well as the Geth weaponry we saw on your person. Yeah, my weapons were primarily made for training purposes, so unless I got really, really close, I wasn't gonna do much damage except superficial. Their weapons, on the other hand, seem to be just fine at taking care of each other. So I figured I'd do myself a favor and adopt a couple of their weapons. I see. Well then, I think I know the perfect place for you three. Oh, and where would that be? When you get a chance, we'll be seeing you on the SS Victorian. Straight back, that's going homeward bound. Homeward bound? Where's homeward? Earth. Terra. We're heading to Earth. We're heading to Earth? Earth? Yes. There's a specialized school in Rhode Island. They are very good at training high-grade soldiers, military personnel. I think you three meet the bill. They have an excellent tech program, as well as some very useful skill facilities that could help you to blow off steam, as he looks towards Kotsky and Izuku. Besides, you never know. It may come in handy. So we're heading to Earth, to Rhode Island, for military training. Indeed. Oh joy, this is gonna be weird. Yep. I imagine so. Especially for, well, colonists such as yourself. But don't worry. There'll be someone there with you every step of the way. Well, I guess thanks are in order. But why not, well, for one, I'm not going to ship you off anywhere because, one, you haven't had your upgrades yet. You're still mostly just a standard person. And while there's nothing wrong with that, in the Alliance, there's a reason why we have some upgrades. Increased amount of strength, increased speed, longer, well, being able to go longer with less oxygen. It's somewhat necessary. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I'll go along with it. That's the lad. One moment. Now, you three will get some rest here. We'll rent you out a apartment for a couple of nights. Apartments for a couple of nights. You three can rest up, eat up, try and relax. And after about 3 or 4 days, you'll be set off on the SSV Victorian. Right. As the day progresses, though, as they're in the counselor's office, they see some strange sights. As Commander Shepard comes back in, but when he comes back in, he has, well, instead of the human biotic and soldier and Alliance soldier by his side, he has a Krogan mercenary and a C-Secturian? What the hell's going on? As well, Udina says, "You're making a lot of trouble for me, Shepard. Shooting up the wards, causing incidences wherever we go." And that's when he brings in a Quarian. Okay then. What the hell's going on? As Anderson goes over to where they are and going, "Something above your pay grade, but something that may prove useful." As whenever the Quarian turns on the Omni tool and starts listening, well, starts playing back something and they start listening, they hear a gruff voice, one that sounds Turian, and one that seems very displeased. Talking about setting up the attack on Eden Prime, as well as stealing the beacon. This sets Izuku off. The Turians. No, a rogue specter. Rogue specter. A rogue specter sent Geth against my home world. Yes. Got it. Where is the sumbitch? Nowhere in system. Calm down. Izuku. What is it, Katsuki? Calm down. Channel that rage. Don't let it consume you. Focus it into a knife-like point like you always do. When the time's right, send in a flurry of blows and stab them to death. Right. I haven't been this angry before. I almost forgot my usual tactics. Thank you, Katsuki. You reminded me of who I am. It's no problem, Izuku. Alright. I'm good. I'm good. So what now? Now you three go and get a final checkup by the doctors in Huerta Memorial Hospital, and then after that you will go to your bunks. Well, apartments, I should say, and relax. And where would our apartments be? Let's see here. Ooh. Okay, no. I'm not letting you... Udina. What is it? Did you really set them up here? What? It's Zakara Ward. What about it? Zakara Ward is not a place for 3 kids. We're not. Shut it. Let me speak. It's not a place for 3 kids left on their own. Oh, and where would you prefer me set them up? Anderson? Somewhere that's at least somewhat respectable and calm. They don't need all that noise and bull going around where they're going to be. Oh, strange. I don't see any other places volunteering their homes. I figure this is the least we can do, considering the circumstances. That's right, that is the least we can do. These people don't deserve our least, they deserve our best. Especially considering what these 3 children have survived. We're not. Listen, I know you're not children, but you're still adolescents. You're barely getting out of teenagehood as it is. So for now, shut up and calm down as we're figuring something out. And what would you expect, Anderson? What would you want me to do? You want me to sacrifice my personal abode to them? Would that make you happy? And that's when Anderson gets an idea. No, but I will. What? You heard me. I will. Cancel the reservations on Zakara Ward. Come on, you 3. Let's get you to the hospital and then back to my place. Wait, what? What? Oh, don't worry. It's nothing like that. I have plenty of room. Very large apartment. It's something I've been setting up for a while. It has several bedrooms. Each one of you can pick one out and relax to your heart's content. And, well, they soon follow suit. Zudina just sitting there, holding his head in his hands. Meanwhile, after the examinations at Huerta Memorial Hospital, especially checking on Izuku, considering he's, well, got gunshot, they notice he's fine and that the repair protocols have been put in place properly. As after that, well, comes the real fun. As soon as he's back in the cab with everyone else, he's driven down the Silver Sun Strip. And oh good God, what he sees baffles him as soon as he exits out the vehicle. What the holy crap. Oh, you haven't even seen the inside yet. Right. As they enter in, and Momo, well, says, this place isn't too shabby. It was both Akatsuki and Izuku turn to her going, not too shabby. I'm just imagining the electric bill alone for this place. Yeah, might be enough to fund an Alliance cruiser. Relax, it's nothing that big. If you say so. As they eventually spread up to find their own rooms, they hear Akatsuki go, holy crap! As Izuku immediately takes off down the halls and turns in and goes to Katsuki's room and goes, wait, what's going on? Katsuki, you okay? Dude, dude, check this out. What? Built-in hot tub. That's what you were awing about? Dude, built-in hot tub. Yeah, I shouted. Well, yes, I agree, that's fantastic. Don't scare me like that again, Bakugo. Uh, Sorry. As Suzuku, he goes into the room that has a built-in training area, punching bag, pull-up bar. Okay, I like this room. As Momo, she goes, well, she is up on the top floor. As Anderson's just going, you three make yourselves at home. I got some work to attend to in the lounge. As the 3 days come and go, those three having some fun and relaxation, Anderson ordering some pizzas and such for them. But now comes the real stuff. The bonding time is over. The time for boarding the SSV Victorian has commenced. And boys, it's gonna be a wild ride. Because as they're set up and loaded up, they're sent straight back to Earth systems. However, during that trip, they're attacked by Batarian pirates. As they go, what? We haven't even left the Citadel space. Or think they're getting more and more desperate as it comes. Yep. Alright everyone, battle stations. Get to the mass relay as soon as possible. As, well, they do. As they enter the mass relay and shoot off towards the Sol and begin to shoot off towards the Sol system, they realize that one of the shots that has hit their hull has a marker attached to it, bringing the Batarians straight along with them. What the hell is wrong with these idiots? One attacking us in Citadel space. That's dumb enough as it is. Then following us straight to the Sol system? What the hell's their problem? Are they looking to die? Everyone, battle stations. Send out a distress call. These bastards want to play tough. These guys want to act tough. Let's show them what the Alliance can do. Righto. As one of the ensigns begin typing out a report on and sending it straight to Alliance Command on the Sol system. Well, let's just put it this way. A rocky ride is about to commence, as there's beginning to be a boarding action. These people, these Batarians trying to come aboard and quickly grab and take away personnel. As Izuku, Katsuki, and Momo just going, what the absolute hell is going on? Screw it. Let's go help. But you heard? Yeah, I heard everything. Doesn't mean we can't enjoy a bit of cannon fodder. Katsuki says, yep, Izuku's back to being Izuku. As they all enter into the armory and, well, immediately are asked, what the hell are you three doing? Sorry about that, one moment. What do you mean, what are we doing? I mean, what the hell are you three doing here? You should be back in your barracks. No need for you to get out here in this time. Don't you know we're under attack? That's the whole point. Give us arms. What? Arm us up. These idiots are trying to get in. If they do, we're sitting ducks. At least give us something. Predator pistol. Stingers. Hell. Even some basic bare-bone katana shotguns. Give us something. Fine, here. As he tosses all three of them lancers. Now, get on back. And you better not be doing anything stupid. Defensive positions only. Oh, of course. Defensive positions only. Izuku, how did you interpret that? What do you mean, Katsuki, they say as they're leaving the armory? I know that look in your eyes. You're interpreting that differently than what he said. What? He said defensive positions only. And don't you remember the first rule? The best defense is a good offense. Oh no. How did I? As soon as everything is said and done, Izuku brings them to an escape pod. Izuku, what are we entering in? Come on now. Izuku, what the hell are you aiming up? Izuku, what are you doing? This is not firing. Wait, where are we? Thump. At that moment, someone gets a message. The SSV Victorian gets a message. Sir, one of our escape pods has just launched. What? I issued no order for an escape. Who? As they look inside, and just before it impacts with the side of the Batarian pirate ship, going straight through its shielding, obviously as a kinetic weapon, and impacting the side of its launch bay. What the hell? Katsuki? Yeah. Let it rip. Got it. As Izuku sees Katsuki charging up his biotics, tells Momo, provide covering fire on my mark. 3, 2, 1, boom! He kicks the door open, and immediately Katsuki lets loose a biotic shockwave, channeling forward and scattering any Batarian onlookers wondering what the hell was that just entered their launch bay. At that point, the sounds of lancers in simultaneous fire erupt from the stray escape pod, as several Batarians fall before they could even pull off a shot. As a radio transmission comes in, Private Izuku, what the hell do you think you're doing? Oh, simple. We were told to take up a defensive action by the armorer. The way I saw it, the best defense is a good offense. Do not worry, sir. We'll have this taken care of in no time. Besides, I could use some ventilation. Midoriya, come back to the ship! Click. Izuku, was that really wise? Probably not. But at the same point in time, I'm really fed up. And I need some relief. As Alliance ships begin pulling in left, right, and center, readying to, blast apart the Batarian cruiser, as they suddenly get a message from the SSV Victorian. Hold fire! Hold fire! What do you mean, hold fire? Yes, what do you mean? Easy. Some of our crazy personnel have boarded that thing in an offensive action. Hold fire till we can get them out of there. They attacked the thing. How did they board it? There is no boarding cables. How did they escape pod through the launch bay? They fired an escape pod through the launch bay. Believe me, I'm as surprised as you are. Okay, that is actually quite amazing. Yeah, I didn't expect that. You and me both. Not to mention they just cut off communications with us. As we cut back to, well, Izuku, Katsuki, and Momo. Izuku taking front and, well, harvesting a few weapons off of the fallen Batarians. Picking up a shotgun and a couple pistols. These will work. They're in crappy conditioning, but better than nothing. As more and more Batarians throughout the entire ship begin to try and swarm and overwhelm them. Big mistake. Never challenge a kid who carries a lot of flashbangs. Izuku tosses them out towards any large crowd, and he ducks out of the way for Katsuki to let it rip, letting loose one of his shockwave explosion abilities, blowing up the entire group in a large pulpy mass. In the meantime, Izuku keeps a nice eye out and, well, is not unafraid to spend however much ammo it takes on any sort of movement, as he allows Momo to take precise pock shots at anything stupid enough to reveal its four-eyed head. Eventually, they're able to carve their way through to the bridge after eliminating 75% of the useful forces. And upon reaching the bridge, there's only, well, 10 left. All of them held up in there. You guys ready? Always. Well, considering we're probably going to be court-martialed for this, might as well. As Izuku waits for his weapon to cool down and gets an idea. Hey, Katsuki. Yeah? Think you could use that biotic shockwave one more time? Oh, please, I could use it a lot more than one. Oh, good. He takes out the impromptu shotgun and pistol that he picked up, and he begins setting them to overcharge. Because I may need you to make this a bit more louder than usual. Huh? I got the sonic if you got the boom. Don't you mean you got the sonic if I got the... Alright. As soon as he opens the door, he yeets the, well, now tampered with shotgun and pistol into the room, and then Katsuki lets loose, sending a biotic shockwave, exploding shockwave, straight through to, well, where the pistol and shotgun are in. Well, in the general direction the pistol and shotgun are in, causing a bit of a chain reaction. As Izuku, well, he quickly shuts the door behind him, and then they hear from the other side of it a large boom. Everyone, pull out your lancers and let's get ready to rumble. As the door opens, well, what's left is not exactly fun. As the ship begins to sound off an alarm, everyone's beginning to wonder what the hell's going on. As eventually the Alliance military has boarded its own right. Granted, it took them a good 10 minutes to figure out what the hell. And as soon as they board on, well, they notice most of the fighting's already done and over with. As soon as they get to the bridge, they notice that the first group in there, a group of students, is already interrogating one of the Batarians. So, why are you here? What? You think I'm gonna tell you anything? No, probably not, but that's gonna make it all the more fun. So, tell me, are you naturally stupid or did you have to work to get that way? You do realize you're in human space? Like most your slaver kind has an idea to avoid this area of space in general. You know, to not incur the wrath of the people that kick their ass. That's what you think. As that's when Momo is moving towards the computers. Izuku, we need to get out of here now. What do you mean? I just ran a VI diagnostic throughout the ship. This thing is their attack was just a decoy. A decoy? Yes, they're waiting for several cruisers to get in range. This thing's a bomb. Ah, shit. As well, Izuku says, alright, let's get that GTFO. Contact the other ships, tell them what's going on. Let's get the hell out of here. As Momo says, right, we only have about, at most 5 minutes. Come on, guys, let's get the hell out. As Izuku's dragging along the, well, most somewhat still intact Batarian. He goes, what are you doing? I'm not letting this bastard get off that easy. Death would be a mercy for this effort. If we die, he dies. But at the same point in time, if we live, he gets to go to jail for the rest of his life. Works for me. As Katsuki says, you dumbass. And he picks him up and says, come on, you idiots. You guys are supposed to be here to save us. At least be willing for us to don't let us do all your jobs. As the soldiers begin to try and help out carrying the Batarian as well, as they're eventually able to make it to one of the ship's escape pods and take off. And after informing everyone what the hell just happened, yeah, most of the cruisers, Alliance vessels have separated far enough for when that thing goes boom. Well, it goes boom by itself, only causing superficial damage to the other Alliance vessels. Well, how long do you think we're going to be in this escape pod for? Probably another half hour or so. It's going to take them a while to try and pick up our trajectory, especially considering the sheer fact the explosion kind of propelled us even further. So, yeah, we're going to be like this for a little bit. Filthy human. Shut the fuck up. Remember, I may not be legally allowed to kill you, but I can make you shut up. And, last time I checked, while we don't like prisoners with broken jaws, I'm pretty sure there's some way we can get information out of them. I think they have something to do with VI tech entering their brain and pulling out sensitive key information. Izuku, yes? Don't make shit up. Yeah, come on, I'm just trying to scare him a little. As with that, my friends, I'll end off this story. I hope y'all enjoyed, and please feel free that if you did, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. For this has been your humble narrator, Diomedes Rouge. Bye for now.